Yes.
Yeah, it looks like they're ramping up. Let's take a break, Ava, and we're going to come back and we'll pick it up there and what you think the ultimate goal is. I mean, this stuff is, for people who haven't been paying attention, China has been building artificial islands in the South China Sea for years now, and we've done nothing about it. And it seems like it's starting to come to a head. Now, you said that when you heard me talking to my man Ruckus there about the lab leak, the U.S. Senate has come out and said it looks all but certain that it was indeed a lab leak from the Wuhan Institute of Virology. We know that the Wuhan Institute of Virology was getting funding through the National Institutes of Health. And of course, Dr. Fauci headed up the National Institutes of Health. Are you saying you don't believe it was a lab leak, or do you believe that it was an intentional leak? What do you think? What do you think is going on here?
This is a bioweapon intentionally created to destroy United States, to kill white population. Okay, so this is a war plan. They brought out the war plan a long time ago. Okay, the goal is to take over the world. They want slaveries. Because Chinese people are slaves. Okay, so if people don't get that, understand, you need to look at the concentration camp. You need to look at the sweatshop in Apple. Okay, who are working in the Apple factory? They have 300,000 people living and working in the factories, and they're like a caged animals. Okay, so this is a modern slaveries, and they want to turn the entire world into the slave camp. Okay, so they're coming for you. And the Chinese people has already showed you what the life under the communism would look like. And most of the things you hear about from China are lies. Okay, the Chinese people in last year, December alone, 29 million died. You never heard that number anywhere. But intel from the whistleblower movement and from New Federal State of China, those are freedom-loving brothers and sisters I just mentioned. They risk everything to give us the intel. They tell us what's happening inside. That's why Miles Guo would be able to lay hands on this highly classified documents in 2017 about the 13579, wanted to stop the darkness coming to the human race. And guess what? Why I'm saying that there's a lot of a circumstantial evidence when you put together, it mounted to it's a purpose war plan.